fact that we get to cast an Rrq SRG elimination match, I'm hyped.
The home court is anywhere when you're playing with these two icons, these two titans of industry. When you're talking MLBB esports, Rrq on their pilgrimage back to where it all began. SRG on that golden road. The journey has started already. The journey begins once more in this best of 5. Game number 1 as we head into the land of dawn.
No team has done it, Leo. No team has been able to complete the golden road. Just last year, we got Rrq ID making it to the grand finals of the M5 World Championship, almost doing it a game away, but still, it was a game too short. Now SRG, they're proven to be really good favorites, contenders here at the M6 World Championship.
Speaking of the M6 World Championship, the M6 pass is available from the 18th of November to the 29th of December. Complete all the active tasks during the event to reach level 75 for free. Get amazing rewards, including Claude's Battle Emote, the M6 Glory Avatar Border, the Baksha's Battle Emote, and a few other bits and pieces. Get them now.
Get them now, man. I mean, what level are you on?
I'm at 69.
You're at 69? That's a nice
I played a lot of games the other night because of how the meta has been evolving. And once more here on the world stage, the meta evolves once more. We're at hero number 76.
Yeah.
Hero number 76 out of 126 active in the top lane.
Yeah, it's the Odette pick. I think Rrq's already mentioned this earlier, but yeah, this has been an answer before. It was AP Brent that brought it up in the previous M series, but I believe it was only in the group stage. So to have the cojones to actually bring it up here in the knockout stage is really, really great. Tyrant, though, going in with the slap pass, Srg goes in as a flicker forward to Rins. All the way from the mid lane, using the flicker. Cram, no more revitalized. Gonna be taken very low. Cram still going in. Srg claims first blood for the kingdom.
At some point, Cram just understood that he was gonna go down. It's up to SRG to find plays elsewhere to make the most out of their XP laner's sacrifice. Ikram might have died for Vayne because there's nothing SRG are finding. Rrq Hoshin up about 600 gold in position for the first turtle.
At least they got the flickers out from Dyrant, from Rins, but yeah, it does seem like, you know, it's gonna be really tough for SRG to contest for this neutral objective. Srg might not even use the Retribution. Yeah, just goes for the Soul Sever, claims it away. Stormy tries to go for the read on Skylar. Will get caught in the Death Sonata, but yeah, not much SRG can go for. No trades available for them.
The Sangaraja cooking turtles. Oh, now up by about 500. He's in trouble. Stormy's down.
With a Swan Song. No flicker, no problem. Gets the immobilized Stormy. Definitely overstayed his welcome there. Yums walks up with the Earth Shattered as the electrifying beasts are going to be caught in the wrath of the Triad into the slashes of Srg. The AOG comes in, but it's a bit too late.
The Mercenary finds one. 3-0 currently. Rrq Hoshi pushing the tempo here for the invade.
He's going to go for that little camp. Srg playing it really slow. Whoa, great cancel on the Feathered Airstrike. Good steal back. Wait, is that still Srg, I believe, yeah? Who got the green camp.
Either way, any bit you can take away from Sekais will delay SRG's comeback. 1,000 and change up right now for the King of Kings. 3 minutes in. In about a minute, the turtle will respawn, folks. Respawn in that upper quarter. The fact that it's a dead lane for both SRG and Rrq means Rrq can just repeat what they did. If anything, they now have the lead, so it should be easier for them, especially since battle spells are up. So if you're looking at an equal game, it's that 2K gold that you're really looking at.
They gotta be careful. Swan Song popped in. Yums slash down. Srg gonna be caught in the bad spot for the airstrike, and the Wrath of the Triad catches him. Gatan over. Skies is still going in with electrifying beast. One more arrow. Enough falling down. Flicker forward. Last shot. Skies unable to get fade away. Rins takes the kill, and Dyron mounts him.
Oh, he goes in, pulls him away. One more pump. One more pulse. Yums bites it.
That's Dyron. Diren, we call him. In MPL ID on the glue, so oppressive. A very different Rrq to what we saw up against Liquid 2 days ago.
Bro is sticky. Committed the flicker to be able to get more out of that engagement. And now they're approaching the 3K lead. 2.7, 2.8 now, 4 minutes in.
They want to push it even further. This is only just with the first turtle. 5 kills. Yums trying to open up right now. Gets caught with slam, pass. That's an onward. locking him down. Also, the Feather Airstrike baited out. Edok with Revitalize, so walking forward. Sutsujin gets in the stun, or actually doesn't. AOG stolen away, going onto the midst of it all. Rins with the Swan Song.
He's singing! Sutsujin gets a turtle!
That's a Soul Sever as well. Dairon and Sutsujin versus 3. The turtle claimed away. Dairon wants to continue the chase, but they'll have to respect it. It becomes a 2 for 2. 2 kills over to the turtle. Skylar winning in this trade, as expected for the Granger-Bruno matchup.
Half man, half beast, all baller. Innocent currently undefeated on this Bruno. So I guess that is SRG's one safe haven. The fact that Gold Lane isn't as bad looking as the rest of the map, SRG have won from much worse positions than this.
They have just been known to make comebacks happen. I don't know what it is with SRG. It's a very different SRG from what we saw in MSC, who were able to control the game from the start. But it's a welcome change, I would say. You know, a different pace. Usually, they find their power spike around 8-10 minutes. That's what Rrq have to look out for.
True that. In the past, ladies and gentlemen, Selangor Giants have been more comfortable in the early to mid-late game. Was no problem. But here in M6, here in the World Championship specifically, they've been more of a comeback team. I guess this is just them as champions adjusting to the current metagame, which, by the way, almost 2 weeks into the competition, we're still seeing new picks. How do you feel about this, Odette?
I mean, I love it personally.
Whoa!
Oh! And the Sky Piercer to Skylar. That's how I feel about it.
Rins answered the question for you, and they're picking up the pace. The fact that bottom lane has been too quiet, Rrq just solved that issue.
Man, Innocent has really been the backbone. We saw the win rate just earlier for the Bruno, 100%, all the way from the Swiss stage to the knockouts. But it does seem like this is a different game. Skylar, 1,300 gold ahead and confident enough to go for the Sky Piercer. Skies doing a lot of damage here on the Sutsujin. Oh, this might be a solo kill. Skies gets the shutdown on Sutsujin.
That was dirty. The Mercenary did not see that coming. Sutsujin may have overestimated the amount of damage he can put on Sekai's Joy. This does help SRG in the long run, and now suddenly XP lane is looking good for red.
It's really, really good. They have the prio here. Sutsujin is down, so they can't actually go for the neutral objective. Rins flickers out. Yums actually uses the Primal Wrath. Just a bit of poke here and there for the airstrike coming down. Edok going for the taunt, unable to get towards the far side. Dairon trying to dismantle this formation. Flickers forward, 2 Skies. Forced to use Electrifying Beast. Dairon walking up.
Slow and steady. Rrq Hoshi continuing to control the pace. In comes the Mercenary back from respawn.
Wrath of the Dryad and the Swan Song together. That's the combo to get Skies away. The mount up. Yums mounted on. Rins, can he capitalize? As a flicker out from Yums. Dairon respects it, and both of them go their separate ways.
He disengages. Rrq Hoshi happy with the gain so far. 7 minutes in, 3K gold lead. Another conversion up top.
Look at Stormy.
Oh. He's way behind enemy lines. Does anyone know? The Skylar knows. King Skylar unaware.
Oh, flicker out to safety though. Gets caught by the Feather Airstrike, but that's it. Wings by wings. Gets caught by that's a nada. No more to come. Innocent gets the turret because of the diversion from Stormy.
All right, a lot of ults spent to be able to secure that tier 1 down bottom, but it's worth it. I'll tell you now, for SRG, any part of the map that you can reclaim to give space for Innocent should be space that the half-man, half-beast can use to regain that lead. How big is it right now? He's still number 3 gold ranking, so it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's still almost 1,000 down on Granger, though. And against Skylar, I think for SRG, a lot of prio needs to be placed on getting Skylar. They burnt out the flicker. Now you have to go for the throat. You gotta get those Sky Piercer stacks away from Skylar. We know how elusive it can be, especially with Rrq always just playing for him. If this continues, that range is gonna be deadly, Leo.
Deny the Skylar stacks.
The Skylar Piercer.
It's very greedy for you to build Sky Piercer's second item. Sure, it only costs so much, but if you let him get away with it, then that's on you. We're waiting for Cramp to jump him. We're waiting for Yums to find a sneaky engage. And now the beginning of the base, Stormy gets taken out.
That's a second stack on that Sky Piercer. Yums will be able to defend in the mid lane, and Sutsujin is just screening Skies. Everywhere he goes, Sutsujin goes the same way. Melphic Roar picked up for Mr. Sutsujin. That is his 3rd item with the Hunter Strike and the War Axe. He actually opted to go for cooldown boots, so wanting to get more of that, you know, the CC, the sustained damage out in these team fights.
I'd reckon, counterintuitive to what it looks like, this is a very utility-looking Suyo. He's very fast on the pickup. Tap, hold, he can get in and out, and now, that's another one. Innocent down to 1/3 of his health. The ult by Stormy to push back the rest of Rrq.
Cram, gonna go for the taunt. Yums instantly with the Earth Shatter and the onward. The Wrath of the Dryad catches them though. the slashes from Srg. Yum still staying alive. Skies walks up Skylar, shuts him down.
1 for 2. 1 for 2. SRG went in deep. Rrq holding their ground. It looks like it's a beeline. They're going straight for the Lord.
Uh-oh, Skylar might be going for one last shot here. Waiting for the Death Sonata stack to be up. This should be a free Lord to the kingdom. Rrq Srg M6 game number 1 with all the neutral objectives.
Scalpel precision by Sang Raja. Now 5,000 gold ahead. In the current metagame, there is a go-in theory. If Renmar's told y'all, then you know, as long as there's 5,000 between you and your opponents and your gold laners in relative good shape, then you should be fine. But Rrq are breaking that threshold. Right now, 10 minutes in, first Lord down. I'm guessing they can go as deep as popping those holy shields, Mirko.
I think so too. With the range that they have and the disengage. I don't even want to call it disengage. It's more of an engage to the people who engage. They don't want to disengage. They want to fight whenever someone dives to them. It's a swan song with a bit of tree, a bit of roots there, here and there.
It's lethal provocation. If you decide to fight them, they will fight you back. And now, oh my God! Innocent!
Death Sonata from Skylar finds the kill. That is his 5th stack in this game.
Stuck Lima!
Stuck Lima, he's fully stacked, guys. Oh, he's gonna be careful. He has to be very careful. That's another one connecting. That's the second one as well. The chase on forward, last shot, Skies able to escape for just a bit.
The Sky Prince running from the king and the mercenary!
Oh, he wants to go for him. Skies with a dash. Srg taking another. Up top, they're still looking for the siege. Skies is actually buying a lot of time. Srg with the chase.
Got him! Oh, he comes through! He dashes through!
He's buying so much time for the Red Giants. He's able to escape, but look at what Rrq have been able to do to the rest of the turrets. Like you said, Leo, holy defense pop up top. I don't know how it's looking like down below, but in the mid lane, they still have that wave to control. They still have that holy defense to utilize.
Quick to dead a bull like a matador. The Sky Prince legit skywalking on these two. Got away with theft. That's gotta be a good play. That's a major play for SRG. Say what you will about not having real returns on the map, but he may as well have saved that top lane inhibitor.
That's a good point. I think so. That bought so much time.
Skylar and Srg. That's 2 major damage sources for Rrq. Those are legit their cores that he pulled away.
And the thing is, for Rrq Hoshi, the siege can only work if they have Skylar. So as long as you bring up Skylar, it's over for the siege, right? SRG can still clear out these waves. They have a Bruno. They have the Farsa. These are the 2 picks that we are always going to think about when we think high ground control, wave clear. They're really good at getting rid of the Lord and the minion waves, but still though, despite the Lord not able to get any of the base turrets, they've done enough with the base turret, right? They've done enough with the Lord. Just getting the tier 2s around the map and leaving them with the base turrets means there's so much tempo on the map.
And popping the holy shields. I think that was key as well. But now past the 12-minute mark, that's not important. Half life left on that top lane inhibitor. Pristine mid and bot. There's one more item left in King Skylar's arsenal to build, the RGM, dog.
Rose gold, dog.
Rose gold.
Well, he picks it up just in time, man. Perfect time. Rose gold, dog, for Mr. Skylar. 501. SRG. What do they have to do at this point, right? Do they try to gamble it, make a desperate play to contest for the Lord, or do they just let Rrq take it?
Weirdly enough, SRG have to time through Rins and Edok. If they can force out a random... Oh, wait. It's a Stormy throwing it out first. Hoping for one. Dyron down to half health.
Dyron, though, with a flicker forward, that's a Purify away as well. Dyron's gonna be careful here. Split play use! Revitalize already! And they use Dyron as a diversion. Skylar getting Yums down. Primal Wrath used up. Meanwhile, the mid lane. It's gonna be the taunt over. Swan Song. Stop Skies. Oh! The stun over from Srg and the Death Sonata not connecting.
That hold surge definitely making a comeback. Skylar! Poppin' innocent. All 3-0. Point blank.
Skylar, you madman! The king graces us with his presence. 6-0-1 on the Granger. A phenomenal performance. A risky one at that. Dashing forward on a Granger.
He sold his rose gold, dog, turning it into a war axe. He's showing his teeth now. The claws have come out.
That's kind of loco, man. Dashing in forward against a Bruno, against a Farsa. Sky's got to be careful. He's going to be chased down. He already cleared out the Lord, so he's done so much just for defending. But now, I don't know if he can escape. Skies, can you escape?
Here's 3!
Right there, immobilization. Skylar gets the kill. 7-0-1.
Not again, the king says, not again. Not in my kingdom. Almost 10,000 gold between these two. the Lord taken care of about a couple of minutes before the next one spawns. I think SRG are still in it, but it's looking very dire.
Oh, Cram looking forward for the airstrike over to the wave. Skylar's gonna try to go for it. Detonata! 3 of them hitting on the Stormy. The 4th one whiffing. In the top lane, it's a base turret taken down. Cram with the AOG.
Defensively used, counting these resources. 1 ult down, 2 more. The flicker from Yums keeping himself alive. The base still standing.
Yums goes in for the conceal. Edok cancels it away. 2 base turrets taken down. I think Rrq Hoshi are happy with that siege. They seem very, very content.
Permanent damage dealt to the top and mid lanes. SRG now have to control themselves from crossing the threshold of the river. Even their own jungle isn't as safe anymore. Ooh. And look at this Lord position. Look where it spawned. Long lane is the lane that got penetrated by Rrq. So this is definitely a huge problem for SRG.
Holy moly, that's a 3,600 gold lead between the gold laners. Skylar's been farming kills and minions.
Innocent cannot afford to buy a Wind of Nature. So Innocent right now is struggling with economy. Yeah. Despite being number 3 in the gold gains, in the gold rankings, it's not a good look. He's suffering.
Wait.
He's struggling.
Leo, is that a 4,000 goldie? 4,500 goldie between the junglers. We haven't really been talking about Sutsujin that much, but you know, I think the biggest criticism, the biggest point of criticism towards Sutsujin in the match against Vamos and TLID was the fact that his retreats just haven't been on point. He hasn't been able to secure neutral objectives to the team, and now it seems, you know, that problem's gone.
Look at these numbers, folks. All turtles, all lords, taken by the mercenary. If you have coin, he can do the job. And here we go. One more Lord up on the docket for Rasang Raja. Stormy preemptively uses the flicker and the feathered airstrike.
Oh, Ritz is down! Lethal ignition with the burn. Diamond coming down. Sky's in the back line. Skylar trying to cut away. That's Sonata away. And now Sutsujin claims the Lord. Skylar still with the Rose Gold Meteor. It's a win for SRG. They're chasing onto Edok.
And they back off, healing back, and now Sutsujin in the middle of it.
Innocent goes in. That's an immortality for Sutsujin. The comeback might be real. With a crown by Sutsujin. Can he escape? No, he cannot! Cram takes him out.
3 for none. Rrq Hoshi gamble everything for that Lord. They get it, but at what cost? This Lord is going to be giving negative gains.
That was a phenomenal fight by the Selangor Red Giants. This is what we were talking about, Leo. It came a bit later than we expected. We expected the 8 to 10 minutes to be SRG's green light. But now they are online. They have bought enough time for the Bruno, for the Farsa to be a threat. Skylar needs to be very careful. Clears out the wave, and SRG will have to be happy with just the tier 2 down below.
King of Kings lose about half of their gold lead, down to 5K between these two. Titans and now Innocent dashing off, using that Purify. He's safe for now.
Very close. Innocent with the Purify.
Mini heart attack for all the SRG fans all around the world. They cannot afford one more death on Innocent. No, sir. That win in the Lord Pit, amazing. The art of the turn, SRG putting on a clinic, but they gotta do more than that. I think one more go at that. Can they get there? One more. About a minute and change from now.
I guess we'll see from the items here. Is that a Holy Crystal that Stormy is building towards, right? And for the Bruno, like you said, man, no Wind of Nature for him. He knows that even if he builds the Wind of Nature, there's going to be so much power from that Sky Piercer to actually execute him. So might as well go for the Rose Gold, go for the Wind Talker, try to evade from the damage instead of tanking it up. Meanwhile, though, for Sutsujin, he's also trying to bank on the true damage. Endless Battle here, already bought as well. Trying to get through some of the defenses that SRG have.
His last item could be anything between a Sea Halberd or a Malefic Roar. Some of these engages leave SRG with like a third, a fourth of their health. Sutsujin just wants to end it. Sutsujin just wants to use the Queller and just end things. Rrq maintaining the lead, putting pressure on the bottom lane. This is the only lane they have yet to penetrate. Skylar building the Sea Halberd. All right, they understand that Yums and Cram have been getting away with it.
And we have to think about it this way. For Rrq, their jungler, he used the Winter Crown earlier. I think it should be back on cooldown, right? It should be back up. But the Immortality is a long shot away from being back up. So there's no more full item slots for Sutsujin. That's why I think he's going for the Glass Cannon build.
Yep, full on damage until those active items come off of cooldown. Stormy here, preemptive Feathered Airstrike, so just clearing the perimeter. About 15 seconds until the Lord spawns upper quarter. This is good for SRG. The fact that long lane is their safe lane, the lane that has a turret left, this should be a go signal for SRG to try and contest.
They need to manage the waves properly, though. Again, even though they have that close lane to them dealt with, it's closer towards the Lord. The bottom lane has actually been slow pushed by Rrq. They've set up very well into the Lord setup. 5,000 gold lead at this point, it really doesn't matter anymore. SRG have already caught up in gold, in scaling. I think they might actually be ahead.
Even with the 8,000, 9,000 gold lead earlier, SRG pulled the turn of a lifetime. Here's the concealed play coming in. Cram crashes through, finds Dyron.
Skies wants to go in. Whoa! Skies gonna be stunned up. Winter Crown into the AOG. Skies with the immortality buy, and that's gonna be the winner. Crown for Srg as well. He buys it in time, pops it in time. Cram able to disengage, but meanwhile Dyron all alone against Innocent.
Deep. Dyron went deep. He was too far away from his teammates, and that's a free pickoff. 45 seconds till Dyron can get back into the action, and now SRG have the man advantage, 4v5.
40 seconds on the death timers now, 20 minutes in. Long timer, Srg. I don't think you want us to go on that, Edok. The tank, a bit of damage here. SRG on the Lord, going on to Srg, he still has the dash, goes in for the blink. 24 seconds on Dyron, SRG need to pull the trigger now.
Watch it, there still is an ult on Odette. An ult on the bell ring. Here comes a flicker.
Rose gold from Skylar. Oh, Skies! Going into the back line to win a crown. Oh, it's just the immortality for Skylar, taken down by Skies!
The king has fallen, and now the mercenary in the crosshairs of SRG.
The Red Giants want to continue this chase of feathered airstrike to take the mercenary down. And now it is just one. It is Dyron left to defend against the Red Giants.
A delayed wipeout. Dyron versus the Giants. Dyron versus the world.
Chain CC, the glue, cannot tank that damage. SRG against the 10,000 gold lead, against the oppression of the Kings. Come back in Game 1.
The MSC